So I'm going to be really objective about this movie. To be honest, I don't even like Batman that much. This is buffering. The Lego Batman movie. So let's start with the story. It's Batman versus the Joker again. However, this time the Joker has come up with his most extreme and nefarious plan, but the Caped Crusader himself decides to create a team to bring the Clown Prince of Crime down. So that's the plot. As we both know, this is a Lego movie, so this is mainly for kids. So I watched this as an adult. Well, I think I'm an adult. I'm not really. It was a fun movie. It was really entertaining. There's so many callbacks to different Batman films. There's literally a scene when Alfred talks about every single Batman movie that's come out. They show these iconic shots from each one, from The Dark Knight to Tim Burton's 1989 classic. As we're talking about the Tim Burton movie, the target audience will have never ever seen it. And that's what this movie does quite well. It tells a lot of adult jokes. There's a lot of in-jokes that Batman fans will really appreciate. And talking about Batman in-jokes, there's a little reference to the shark repellent. That's cool. As a Batman fan, what I appreciate this movie doing is talking about Batman's relationship with the Joker. They talk about this bond they have, and this is what the movie is like kind of about. It's about this bond between Batman and the Joker. Batman's a loner, and this is all the type of stuff that we don't see. This is more of like family friendly. We're not going to go real deep into it and talk about he's got mental issues, he's a psychopath, all that type of stuff. It's a children's movie, but they're talking about these issues that's always plagued Batman as a character. This isn't a children's movie. It's great that they mentioned that. Now, as we're talking, this is a kids movie. I have to keep reminding because I saw this as like, oh, Batman's back again, but this is not for me. This is for kids. And what I hate about a lot of kids movies or a lot of movies that have children's characters is that the dialogue isn't written for children. It's written as an adult writing for another adult. And hey, look, there's bright, colourful outfits or whatever. Now, I've gone to the cinema several times with my nephew to watch something that's probably for his age group, and he's been bored to tears. There's too much talking, there's too much dialogue and narrative and stuff like that. They're looking for some action and some fun, not to have a rom-com. And this is what this movie does. They keep the dialogue simple and they keep the dialogue minimal. There's enough for you to get the story. You get the story, but you get action. When you get the story, you get action. And action is just really big. Not as big as something like a blockbuster Batman movie, but it's fun for children. And that's another thing, the cast is really good. You've got Will Arnett, Michael Cera, Ralph Fiennes, Billy D. Williams reprising his role as Two-Face, Jonah Hill, Zach Galifianakis, Rosario Dawson. It's an all-star cast. I'm listening to voices like, oh, is that person in that? It's cool. It seems like they got the whole gang together and made this movie. And I feel like they had a lot of fun making this. There's not a lot bad with this movie. It's a children's movie, so as an adult, you watch it and you'll be like, okay, this is cool, but because a lot of it's not aimed at you, your brain might just drift away a little bit. I saw some people on their phones. There's enough jokes to keep you in, but after a while I started to get like, okay, this is cool, but you know, my mind's wandering. Just wonder what I'm going to have for dinner tonight. I know it's got Batman. I know Batman punches people. I know the last time we saw Batman in the cinema, he killed a whole bunch of people. But this is for kids. But there's some really cool things that I don't want to talk about because I hate talking about spoilers. But there's some really cool things that the Joker does. His plan is kind of interesting. You like wonder, like, oh, okay. I didn't know they could do this, or they were gonna. I didn't see this coming. It was fun. It's really cool. So finally, this was a great movie. It was fun, but this is perfect for a child. This is perfect for a parent or an auntie or an uncle that wants to watch it, but it's like, hey, bring a child. Just make sure that you have consent to having that child. Don't just take a random child. We don't want to hear another story of that, Barry. Not again. And if you're a Batman fan, you really want to get a kid involved in the Batman like ethos, bring them to watch this movie. I ain't got no kids, but if I had a kid, I'd bring them to see this Batman movie. Just saying. So if you like this movie, dislike this movie, or just this movie, leave a comment down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe. So until we see each other again, at the same bat time, at the same bat channel, this is Buffering Out. To the Batmobile! Woo!